Hello, how is everyone today? I have got a great recipe for you. It's one of my own. Um, when we went to Italy, I had a dish called spaghetti carbonara, and I fell in love with it. It is a spaghetti that I have never had before. Didn't know it existed, and I love it. So I came home, I figured out how to make it, and now I'm going to show you. And I promise you will love it too. The ingredients for the recipe is spaghetti. I'm using linguine today because that's what I had. Garlic salt, olive oil, eggs, and bacon. Oh, and fresh Parmesan cheese. Now, the first thing you want to do is to get your water boiling and put your spaghetti in, okay? And after you put your spaghetti in, you need to salt it and put some olive oil in the water. Stir it up and let it boil till it's tender. So let's go do that. So like I said, my pot is boiling, and I'm going to take this, and when I put my pasta in, I actually break it up before I put it in. It's just easier to eat that way. And if you have small children that you have to cut spaghetti up for, you know it's easier to do it before you cook it than to do it when it's on the plate. So let's put our pasta in. All right, I put the garlic salt in and some olive oil. It's so steamy you can't see. And now I'm just going to stir it up a little bit and let it boil till it gets tender. All right, the next thing we're going to do is cut up our bacon. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it up right into the frying pan. And you want to cut it up in little bite-sized pieces. So I'm using my kitchen scissors. I love kitchen scissors. They just make everything so easy. And I'm just cutting it up in very small pieces. Now, I had never heard of bacon in pasta. I didn't know that's what spaghetti carbonara was. And I love bacon on its own, but I'm not one of these bacon cheeseburger people, or, you know, just bacon on your baked potato or whatever. But in this dish, it is so good. And I don't know if it's because it's in bite-sized pieces, so it just doesn't taste that bacony, but it gives it such a good flavor. And yeah, it's just really, really good in it. So I fell in love. When you fry your bacon up on the stove, you're going to do it, you don't want to fry it till it gets crispy, okay? You want to do it, you want to take it off the eye right before it gets crispy. You still want it kind of tender, and it's just better. If you get it too crispy in this dish, it doesn't work. So take it off while it's still tender, but all the way done. So, but not crispy. And with the garlic salt and the olive oil in your spaghetti water, I guess I would put about 1/4 of a cup of garlic salt and 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. And you could put a little more olive oil if you want to. But that's going to make that water really good. And when we, and it's going to flavor that pasta up. And when we go to drain the pasta, we're going to keep out about 2 cups of it, all right? So don't do it all down the drain. You know, a lot of people can't have tomato sauce, you know, so spaghetti's out for them. And a lot of people are lactose intolerant. So what am I trying to say? The white sauce on spaghetti. My mind just went blank. Anyway, they can't have that. So spaghetti dishes are pretty much out for them. Alfredo sauce, that's what I was trying to think of. So with this dish, there's no cream or milk, and there's no tomato product in it, so they can have it. And it's something to get excited about, guys. You can have it and it won't mess with your tummy. All right, my spaghetti is ready. It's nice and tender. And I'm going to drain the water, but first I'm going to put some in this bowl, like I said, cup to 2 cups, and we're going to save that for later. We're just going to set it aside, and we're going to get our bacon, and we're going to start frying that up. Let's put our spaghetti over here. So we're just going to start frying that up, and while it's frying, we are going to start working on our eggs. All right, we're going to take 6 eggs. And we're going to separate them because all we need is the yolks. 4, 5, and 1 more. Y'all, our chicken, the only one we got left, it has started laying eggs, and I had one last night, and it was so delicious. It was so good. All right, I'm going to go and stir the bacon. Oh, that's smelling good, but when does bacon not smell good, right? All right, you're going to need 2 bowls. And we are going to crack your egg. That one cracked shallow. And then you're just going to pass your egg yolk back and forth from piece to piece until the egg white falls out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, if you get a little egg white in your egg yolk, that's okay. But you just want to get most of it out. See how it'll just fall out if you'll pass that egg back and forth? Almost there. Ooh, that one's holding on for dear life. All right, here we go. Y'all, let me tell you, a chicken egg from a chicken you raise at home and you feed is totally different from a chicken egg you get in the store. I mean, you get spoiled, you really do. The taste is just unbelievable. And the egg yolk is like, it's so yellow, it's orange. But oh, it's so good, it's so good. So if you've ever wondered about raising chickens, you need to try it. It's a lot of fun. It's not a lot of trouble. Chickens are low maintenance. And the only hard part about chickens is keeping the predators away. All right, got that done. Let me go check on my bacon. coming along good. I don't know if y'all can hear it sizzling over there in the pan or not. And now we're going to grate our cheese. And let me tell you people, fresh Parmesan cheese, it is so good. Now, I was up at the lake one night and I made this. And of course, the only store we really got up there is the Dollar General. I'm sorry for my raspy voice today, y'all. It is allergies. But, so of course the Dollar General does not have fresh Parmesan cheese. So I had to use the shaker kind. And it still, the recipe turned out really, really good. Really good. But this is going to be even better because, like I said, there's nothing better than fresh. Fresh, fresh, fresh. And you're just going to grate the whole block because the more Parmesan cheese you have, the better it is. Alright, that's what the bacon looks like. It's all done, and we're going to drain it, and then we're going to put it into the spaghetti noodles. Here it is in the pot, the bacon on top of the noodles, and now we're fixing to add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so we are ready to add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add a little bit of the water from the boil. That's probably about half a cup. We're just gonna mix that up because that's got that butter and olive oil and, well, it's actually buttery olive oil and garlic salt all in it. And so we want to keep those noodles nice and moist. And you see it's off the stove because we're fixing to add our egg yolks. And if you have it on the stove, you will have cooked eggs in your pasta, which you do not want. So we're gonna add our egg yolks, all 6 of them. Just dump them in there. Get all that yummy goodness out. And we're gonna stir them up real good. Like I said, you don't want them to cook. So just stir them in there. Get it all stirred up nice. I mean, this is so easy. All right, and now we're going to put our olive oil into the pasta. Mine has the little olive oil top on it, so it just shakes out little by little. And I guess you would put maybe 1/4 of a cup in there. It's doesn't have to be a perfect measurement. You're just doing it for your taste. So right, and the pasta will start to soak up all this good oil and water as it sits in the pot. And so at first you'll think, well, maybe I put too much water or too much oil or whatever. But as it sits, it will soak it up and it'll be just perfect. All right, now for the best part of the whole recipe, cheese. And yes, I do know this is made out of milk, and still, if you're lactose intolerant, that will bother you a little bit. But without all the heavy cream that Alfredo has, it's you'll have a better chance of surviving. My girls they have trouble digesting milk, but this they can eat. All right, so just stir that up in there. Let it get all melty, ooey gooey, and you can even save some if you want to and sprinkle it on the top of your dishes if you're serving people. And then don't forget to put some garlic salt and some pepper, which I don't have sitting here, but you'd be like about that much pepper. Got it? That much pepper. But yeah, pepper is very good in this. All right, it's looking and smelling delicious. All right, so that is all there is to this, guys. And your dinner is ready to eat. So on those nights where you have soccer and you have baseball and you're just too tired to cook a 3-course meal, try spaghetti carbonara. I know you'll love it. Here it is. Let me tell you, I've already tasted it. Couldn't wait. And it is delicious. So definitely give this a try. I know you'll love it. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see you next time.